The past few years have seen unprecedented changes within the eternal land of Quel'Thalas. The Blood Elves, following the will of their crazed leader Quel'Thalas Sunstrider, channeled dangerous, chaotic magics to transform their sacred Sunwell into a gateway of unspeakable evil. While Quel'Thalas and his demonic masters were eventually defeated, a different kind of transformation occurred within the Sunwell itself, as a dying Naru sacrificed its life essence to reignite the Sunwell into a fount of holy energy. Now, the Blood Elf regent Lorthamar Theron sees a new hope on the horizon for his people. Over time, the Sunwell's light could cure the Blood Elves of their cursed state, but many still cling to the arcane powers they've procured and are hesitant to relinquish them. As one of the remaining Blood Elves, you must fight to protect Quel'Thalas and help redeem the soul of your ancient people.
All right, here we are. We're in the game in Sunstride Isle.
Victory lies ahead.
Let's talk to Magistrix Arona. The sooner you begin your education, GameolioDan, the better for us all. There is little room for error, so listen closely. The burning crystals, the green floating objects to the west of the Sunspire here, have long been used to power the Isle's experimentations. The mana worms were their guardians, but the scourge invasion of Quel'Thalas has driven them errant from our lack of magical control over them. There is little choice but to thin their numbers for reclamation. Do this, then return to me.
We will have justice.
Alright, we got a little pet. Oh, we got a pet immediately. I like that. So we want mana worms. Here's some mana worms. And my first ability here is the Cobra Shot. Cobra Shot is that my auto attack? No, it's not my auto attack. Okay. It is a quick shot, causing 23 physical damage. Let's grab that stuff. How do those boots compare? We got mail armor. Mana worm over here. That's 3 more to kill. Come on, let's thin him out. Get him, Dragonhawk. Don't get too comfortable, Dragonhawk. We're going to be replacing you. Don't you worry about that. Come on, shoot it. Take it out. Alright, that's it. They're done. Mana worms are thinned out. We've also got this ability over here. Oh, he's our core pet. So we call our Dragonhawk. Can revive our pet. And we've got this arcane torrent, which can silence all enemies within 8 yards for 2 seconds and restore 15 to your focus. Non-player victim spellcasting is also interrupted for 3 seconds. Ah, cool. So it also works well for the PvPs.
Our enemies will fall.
You have successfully completed your first task. For that, you are to be congratulated. Such success gives me faith that you will turn out better than those young blood elves who fail to heed the lessons of their masters. Continued success will be rewarded, not only with knowledge but also with tangible rewards as well. Your work here, however, is not finished. There is much more to learn, my young friend. Oh, leveled up. Beautiful. Unfortunate measures. Your effort has made something clear that, honestly, I wish were not true. The unchecked power of the burning crystals has maligned a much larger swath of Isle's natural balance than I thought. We must now take on more unfortunate measures to reclaim control. The nearby lynxes have succumbed to the influence of the crystals, and they must be put down. Bring their collars, GameolioDan, as I may yet be able to fashion a magical restraint to turn some back from being uncontrolled.
Keep your wits about you.
Oh, what do we got over here? That's where the lynxes are, okay. So I'm going to refrain from using, heirlooms and so on as much as possible. Yeah, I think so. As much as possible, and probably totally. Yeah, I'm not going to use heirlooms. They're cubs. Is this what we're going to take out? Feel bad taking out a little cub like that. Oh well. Turn one of these things into my pet. Oh, sorry, I didn't know she was actually going for that one as well. Come on, I thought we shared. I thought they fixed it so we actually share targets now. Or maybe that's only with some. 4 of 8 lynx collars, still need more. Jessel's having a good old snooze by the water. He actually looks like he's sleeping in the water, which isn't too good for him. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I might have enough heirlooms that we could, yeah, be totally geared up. And I think I'd just like to enjoy it as it comes along, you know, as we get to that level. So yeah, my plan is we'll see how far we go into this, but, you know, as long as there's interest and people are enjoying it, I'll just keep continuing, and we'll go as long as we can. Having said that, I may actually end up going back and doing another starter series specifically for the Blood Elf, but using a different class. Maybe. Kind of seems strange because then you've also got this. This is the starter area anyway, so I don't know, maybe I'll just at the point of this one. It gives me no pleasure to ask you to destroy these beasts. While in times past we have lived in relative harmony with woodland creatures, these are different times. The first order of business for all Sindore is survival. Make sure you remember that. The tower and surrounding areas should now be relatively secure, though only for the time being. You have done well in providing us with a buffer of security, but we would need to reassert control over the entire isle if we are to survive here in the long run. This will involve tackling much greater threats than errant mana worms and lynxes. Take this, GameolioDan. You will no doubt make good use of it for the tasks to come. Report to Lanthan Perilon. You are to report to my assistant Lanthan Perilon. He will instruct you on what needs to be done next. While we here at the Sunspire will continue to reign in the burning crystals, you will be focused on a more pressing matter concerning Tauren Academy. Lanthan will explain fully when you speak to him. Simply walk west of here along the path, and you should see him standing close by. Good luck, GameolioDan. Your continued successes shall be rewarded.
The reckoning is at hand.
Alright, so she wants me to go down there and talk to her buddy Perilon, but there's a few quests to be done over here. This one here sells general supplies.
What is your hurry?
You are a monk trainer, you are a rogue trainer, hunter trainer.
Our enemies will fall.
Ah, fellow ranger, what do you need? You offer me nothing. Goodbye.
We will have justice.
Priest, paladin. So all the classes. Warlock, demon, mage trainers, right?
The eternal sun guides us.
The Sunspire held a beautiful advantage of the Sunwell once. Our lives have been turned upside down on GameolioDan, but we nonetheless carry on. It is our way, we are survivors. If you are to survive this upheaval, to carry on in your own right, then you must learn how to survive. All Blood Elves must do this. You must master your insatiable hungering for magic before it masters you. The Shrine of Dathramar. Day after day I stand here, watching, waiting. I've been accused of dwelling too much on our past while my eyes look to the horizon, but it is my firm belief that each visitor to this island should honor those who have sacrificed all so that they may continue to do so. Dathramar Sunstrider was our first king. He led us through Kalimdor, through the Maelstrom. Seek out his shrine to the west and do not return to me until you have read the plaque upon it in his honor. With all the chaos happening here at the Sunspire, I haven't had a chance to collect the belongings I've left outside of various places on the Isle. I must maintain my vigil over the Sunwell here, so I ask you to collect them in my stead. I need my scrying orb, my scroll of scourge magic, and my journal. Use this satchel for some extra space, as my things are rather bulky. Return them to me and I'll give you a little something, you know, for the effort. You can keep the satchel as well. Well, thank you very much, sir.
We will have justice.
Thank you very much, buddy. A lot of kitties around here. Yeah. Arcanist.
Baladash, Malanor.
Ethanus. A fistful of slivers. It's a shame that we've lost control of many of the creatures here on the island. This was once a tranquil place of study and research. Now it's all we can do to keep from being attacked by our own creations. I'm going to offer you a chance to receive a magical boon in exchange for some collecting work on your part. Bring me a stack of arcane slivers that I've found on the mana using creatures of the Sunstrider Isle, and I will cast a spell on you that should aid your adventures on the Isle. And a daylight cloak.
The reckoning is at hand.
Armor smith, weaponsmith.
Choose wisely. Shorel Oran.
We will persevere. Anaria Shola.
If there is only one lesson you deign to remember from your time on Sunstride Isle, let it be this. Control your thirst for magic. It is a thirst unending, GameolioDan. What you absorb must be controlled and released by arcane torrent. Failure to become one of the wretched, hopelessly addicted and insane. Seek out a mana worm. Seek out a mana worm and unleash your arcane torrent upon it. Learn to master your power. When you have sufficiently released an arcane torrent, return to me.
Time is of the essence.
Gotta release myself. Alright, can do. Some mana worm right ahead of us. We'll get this one right here. Done. Oh, we leveled up again. Level 3, see? Mate, it goes quick. Got our cloak. Get our arcane slivers as well. Right, 2 more to go. Need a nice AoE button I can hit. Be good. One more. No. RNG, come on. Yeah, I played a Hunter a long time ago. The one thing I miss about the Hunter is the fact that we can't have melee weapons anymore. I used to like being able to use melee when they came up to you. But it was a little bit of a hassle. I mean, you had to change your... You had 3 or 4 different skills that you would use for melee. But still, I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Victory lies ahead.
Perilon. Magistrix Arona told me you'd be along quick enough, GameolioDan. The Valthrian Academy to our west, the huge floating building with the ornate spires, is in bad shape. All I see is a tree, buddy. Must be beyond that. You're going to be leading the effort to recapture it from one of the wretched, a blood elf who has forever succumbed to the basest cravings. I hope you're ready to work. This is not only going to be a lesson about danger, but also of what happens when you forsake the realities of who you are.
Hold your head high.
Before sending you to the academy, I want you on another task that needs to be dealt with immediately. Once used to aid us in the gardening of Sunstride Isle, the bestial tenders now have grown out of our control. Clear them out with due haste, but be warned, their lack of control has made them aggressive. It is such aggression that forces us to put down these once gentle servants. It doesn't please me to ask you to do this, or do such a task, but survival is survival. I'll mourn later.
Keep your wits about you.
Alright, Tender slain? Feral Tender slain. Let's take him out, take him out. Hopefully we get a new skill at the next level up. I would have expected one by now, but anyway. Being level 3, you know, get another skill. Oh, that affected him. No, it didn't. Did I? She must have shot at it. It's just a bit of a long cast because I had no, well, I was going to say mana. But I think they use focus now. Yeah, I don't know. It's their own resource, I guess. It used to be mana. Doesn't say when I mouse over, but I'm sure there's a way of bringing it up. But I think it's called focus. Oh, here we go. Yes, it's focus. That's the one. Yeah, I was a little bit unsure there for a second. I was like, maybe focus is the rogue. What they have. That's the Scourge magic. For that fella, it's his scroll. So we'll pick that up while we're here. Very good, very good. Get the scroll of Scourge magic. Now, we needed to go a little bit further over here. That's the shrine. The shrine of Dathramar. The leader, the once leader of the Blood Elves. Go read the plaque. We got 3 more tenders to go and 2 more feral tenders. We'll read this while we're here. You have discovered the location of the shrine. Upon further examination, you sense a stronger pulse of the strange power that has gripped the isle. You feel a bit uncomfortable standing by the shrine and perhaps a little disturbed. The bronze placard along the side of the shrine reads, "Here stands the Shrine of Dathramar, a fitting tribute to a noble elf. Let all who gaze on this monument remember his sacrifices for our people and his dedication to the cause of our continued survival. All who prosper in Quel'Thalas do so thanks to him." Yep. Praise the sun. Down you go, Tender. Come on. Come on. We've got 2 more feral tenders. And just a plain flavor tender. Picked up quite a bit of loot. Was there anything that we could equip? Got some leather, but it looks like... Ah, okay, that's interesting. So now, before, hunters would start off using leather, and you'd get to like level 40 or so, and then you'd be able to use chainmail. But here, it looks like we can use mail right from the beginning. So there you go. Differences, mate. Got a level 4, level 3 boots. I can throw them on. Got a belt. I can still throw on leather. Yep, good. Until we find some chainmail, but we can pop chainmail on immediately. I like it. We still need the scrying orb, and we need the Solanian journal. Solanian's journal. That's his name. Solanian. Journal is... Oh, both of them are over here. Okay. On the cusp of hitting level 3. Let's see here. Let's have a look at our spellbook. We get concussive shot at the next level, which is good. It dazes the target, slowing movement speed by 50%. Letting them, well, stopping them, I guess, preventing them from closing distance on us. Which is good. We can back away a little bit if we need to. That's your scrying orb, and where's the other thing? Where's your journal at, mister? That's over here, right. This guy's a little bit forgetful or something, isn't he? He walks around, he's like, oh, I'll just put my orb here for a second while I consume this mana and just inhale the beauty of this lands. You know, and here he is, he's gone, no, I'll just drop this right here while I rub this rock. I don't know what he does. What he does in his own time, that's his business, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Alright, up over here, and we got 3 to hand in. I got nothing in my mailbox, do I? I can't access it anywhere yet. This should definitely get us to level 4, though.
Our enemies will fall.
The Sunspire... Oh, we already read that. Ah, GameolioDan, thank you for sharing your experience at the Shrine of Dathramar. First off, you should be commended for your sense of duty and respect. It will serve you well not only here, but in all of Azeroth as well. As for the odd sensation, it is no doubt a contributing part of that taint that has befallen Sunstraight Isle. We shall keep an eye on it. Thank you for alerting us to it. Have you had a chance to find my belongings? Once we reassert our dominance over Sunstraight Isle, I will need them in my work. For now, though, I must maintain my watch over the Sunwell, or what remains of it. Look at him! Oh, look at that happy face! Well done! I know you'd be perfect for the task. I knew it! Once it's safe to make use of the outdoor facilities on the Isle, I'll be putting these things to good use. Like I mentioned, please feel free to keep the satchel. Also, you may find this piece of armor to be useful. Consider it ample compensation for a simple task performed dutifully. Sunspire's cinch.
The reckoning is at hand.
Is it mail? Did you give me a mail version? You did too. Thank you very much. We've got leather vest. And that's about it. I'll put the Warder's boots on. They're a little bit better than the shoddy chain boots in terms of how it reads. Although durability is a lot higher on the other one, so I don't know. But it's a white item versus a grey item. Whatever. Whatever, mate. Oh, also, look at that. We got our concussive shot there. So we can now use that.
Anaria Shola.
Many of the creatures here on the Isle were at one point bound into non-aggression and complacency by our magical skills. When the Scourge destroyed the Sunwell, our hold over these creatures shattered. Arcane slivers are the remnants of the control we once had, and as such, might be usable in fashioning a new device to aid us in regaining their control. Better still, perhaps the slivers could be used to see what malaise the Isle truly suffers under. Splendid! This will do nicely. I've been doing quite a bit of thinking on the current malaise a Sunstride Isle suffers under. One possible course of action I had pondered was to collect these arcane slivers from the beasts on the Isle. In doing so, they could be experimented on. This would provide a potential source of culpability. Anyway, I will tend to the research. Allow me to place this incantation on you. I believe you'll make good use of it.
Salama Ashalanore.
Increases stamina and versatility by 5. Yeah, maybe. Thanks for that.
What business have you?
You've done well, GameolioDan. Your willingness to learn shows that you may very well rise above the unyielding cravings you must endure as a blood elf. Rest not on your laurels, young one, but instead seek to master what you have learned. Only through diligence will we as a race survive. Take this. It may be of some use to you. Go now and bring glory once more to our people. Gleaming chain bindings.
Stay the course.
Always, mate. Always stay the course. Okay, so we're going to go back to our buddy over there. Perilon? Lanthan Perilon? And hand in that quest.